So here we have our first view of the new Scarab Command Center. We have on the left-hand side our engine operating information on the touchscreen panel. You can see the gear indicator here, and then we can see the miles per hour. We're not actually moving, we're sitting at the dock at the moment. And there you can see the lever I'm shifting between reverse, and now I'm shifting into forward, and I'll go back to neutral. Now in the neutral setting, this boat also has IST. So with IST, we can dial in a true neutral by using the offset buttons and zeroing in on true neutral. It's one of the key benefits of IST. It is not a benefit of the touchscreen, but IST will work with this command center as well as the standard gauge. But you can see the functionality right here on the touchscreen. We have our RPM gauge around the perimeter of the console, and we have a green and a red arrow for your starboard and your port engines. You have your engine temperatures, again green and red arrows, and your amperage output, green and red arrows. Along the bottom we have our engine hours and then the fuel capacity. Right now we're in ski mode, and it says so right here on the gauge. We can change our modes by touching the mode button and selecting our profile, whether we want to ski, eco, dock, or docking mode, cruise mode, or cruise control, or exit. Now if we go back to the ski mode, and here you can see your 5 different launch profiles. You have your top speed, and then there's your 5 presets. So again, you can come in and change these presets or select the preset and hit set. We are now in ski mode. Ski mode is turned on, so now when we throw the throttle all the way to the full stop, it will accelerate on the profile that we've chosen. By touching the ski mode button, it cancels the setting. On the right hand side of the panel, we can control this by selecting what we want to see as far as the functionality. Right now we're in the radio mode, so here we have our standard radio controls, including a input jack, and then we have our power button. We also have a map. So here we're on lovely Lake Cadillac, so you see a lot of land, not a lot of lake in this particular area, but you can zoom in, zoom out, and do your standard navigation functionality. This is standard in the boat. The standard map is the United States and Canada, and the international maps are available. There's our depth, and our depth sounder is a moving map. So as we move across the surface of the water, the depth will be revealed on a moving map. We won't just have a static depth like we do on a normal display. We have air temperature and water temperature. So you can see it's kind of chilly at the moment. You might actually see my breath. And then we can come into the settings. We can go into further settings, set up the Bluetooth, etc., etc. Then we also have a media port. So we can plug 2 separate cameras. So if you want to use a GoPro, plug it in, wire it in, have them mounted on the boat. You can actually operate that and view that camera right here on the screen. You also have a media file, so you can, if you have a video that you can load onto a memory stick, you can plug that memory stick in and actually watch that video here on the screen. It's actually a really clear video. And then you can also play PDFs. So we're planning on posting, there's nothing currently loaded, but we're going to be looking at the possibility of loading on owner's manuals, etc. So that's a quick view of the functionality of the new command center. You'll notice it's in a beautiful aluminum anodized, it's actually a billet aluminum housing. It's on hinges that allow you to move it for your angle, so you can eliminate glare or see your reflection. Also, you can see this billet material down below where your switches are now housed, and that matches that billet look on the housing itself. So a whole new console for the Scarab. This coloration in the vinyl behind these panels will match what interior choice you've made for the boat. And that's a quick review of the new Scarab Command Center. Talk to you soon.